Hello everyone, in today's video we'll be ranking scratch blocks. So let's just get into it. So the and or not block. I feel as if this block is pretty good, but it does what it does well. So I guess A tier. The your name block. Who has ever used this block? I mean, it's good, I guess, if you want to use it. Then C tier. Answer block. I guess a lot of people have used this as well. C tier. And number block. Hmm. C tier. And contains. Some people are really smart and use a lot of stuff with this, but personally, I have no clue what this block does. D tier. The model block. This helps for smooth loops for sprites running animations. It's the only really application I have for using it. A minus. Hash of. See again. Message block, S tier, first S tier. It's perfect block, and the second message block, probably the white one, it's also perfect. They're both very good. Variable block. Uh, I'm gonna give it an A plus. It's really good block. Color effect, S tier. So much fun to use. Uh, Pitch effect. Realistically, whoever uses this, E tier. Change size by A plus. Very good block. Only reason it's not an S is because it just changed side by. And volume by, it wants to be size by, but it's not. It's B tier. And change explain, change right by are pretty essential for anything that you're gonna do. Another S tier. Clear graphic effects. It's a pretty useful block, so I'm gonna put an A. Sound effects. I guess because sound effects are useful, we'll put it with its volume by. Is touching. A plus. Very useful block. Number. I'll put it in B tier. And cloning myself. Clones are practically essential for most scratch block types, so we're going to do that as well. Who has ever used these blocks? Fun fact, in 2015, there are only 150 people that use the days since 2000 block. Delete this clone. Just about as essential as the other one, except I'll put it one tier lower because sometimes you might want to keep your clones. Okay, direction. Pretty overlooked block. It's pretty good at what it does, but what it does is not very used. I think there's where it should be. Mouse X and Y. Perhaps A minus. Okay, the greater than, less than, and equal to are practically essential for any shop setup or other things of the sort. A plus. Forever loop, easy S tier, perfect for practically any game. Except the random, it's just a lot of fun to use. A. And glide seconds to XY. Feel like the glide blocks, good for beginners, not that good for anything else. B tier. Okay. Standard to B tier. Okay. Layers, set layer 2, pretty essential because sometimes Scratch is really stupid about the layers. S tier. Now, go to mouse pointer or go to blocks are also really essential, but I feel not as essential. I'm conflicted whether I should give it A or A plus, but I think A plus. Now go to XY. You need to use this at basically every game. If else, it's the if block, but with else. Who uses this all that much, really? I guess a lot of people. I'll give this A minus. Then the if block, it's really good, but the only flaw with it is that custom blocks, for some reason, don't work with it, which is really annoying. Edge bounce. Has anyone realistically ever used this? I guess E. Apple and banana, join apple and banana. What? I guess it's useful for getting values for like very large numbers, like 10 quadrillion, more on point, because if you say 10 quadrillion plus 1, Scratch might say it's just still 10 quadrillion, if that makes sense. But other than that, not much application. D tier. If key pressed, even more important than most of these blocks in A+. Well, all of these blocks. Length of apple and banana. Who has ever used this? One of... C tier. Loudness block. Who has ever used this either? And now that we're getting to some of these lesser used blocks. Now we have to go abs of whatever. How about we give this conflicted either B or C? Maybe C. Not many people use this. Math blocks. Pretty essential for most games. A tier. Mouse down. I guess it's pretty useful for most button setups. A minus. Mouse X, mouse Y. Not many projects use this, but the ones that do use it a lot. B tier. Move 10 steps. I feel like every new scratcher is in love with this block, until like they actually figure out that it just makes movement choppy. I'm just gonna put it in C tier. It's basically less good at change X and change Y. Set backdrop. I think it's pretty good. A minus. Next costume. Basically, take the set costume and just make it a little worse. How about we put you A plus? Another operator. Another day, another operator, another C. Sounds are pretty essential. S. Uh, point and direction. Also pretty essential, but not as essential. Point towards mouse pointer, or point towards whatever. I feel like not used nearly as much, but it's really good. Repeat loops. A plus. A plus. Not S tier. A plus. I feel like they can be used a lot. Repeat until the much lesser used version of the repeat loop. A minus. Reset timer. Who even uses the timer? I mean, maybe E tier is better. Rounding it. I will never use that. Okay, the say blocks. Conflicted on whether B or C, but I'm thinking B tier. And what? And saying whatever for multiple seconds. I mean, it's a little worse. Set effect. I guess I would give this. Also, it's really fun to work around with, so S tier. Variable block. Variables, really important. Show variable and hide variable. Like, most people will just keep their variables on screen. I guess it's good for things like cookie clicker games with like more than 2 stages, like Ascensions and normal gameplay. See. Set draggable. Has anyone like ever used this? Effect. C. I've been handing out a lot of C's. Okay, set rotation style. Really useful for hitboxes. B, but not much else. Set size too. Another strong B. Okay. How about set. C again. Set X to and set Y to purely essential. Not A plus. Not as essential as a change X and change Y, but still really good. Show and hide. Really essential scratch blocks. For real, actually. S tier. S tier blocks. Size. Who has ever really used this? I mean, I guess D tier. And it's on pop. I guess B tier as well. And stop all sounds. We need a stop specific sound, not stop all sounds. E tier. Stop all. Pretty useful for game overs. Not much outside of that. Say solid B. Switch backdrop to. I'd say also pretty useful, but A minus. Switch costume to, I'm gonna give you an A plus. Costumes too, it's pretty essential. Timer, no one ever uses you. Mouse pointer, point towards, go to mouse pointer, point towards mouse paper. I don't even know anymore. Doesn't even matter. See. Color. I guess touching color block, A minus. Useful for most platformers. Direction blocks, really useful. A plus. Username, D. Variable, also really useful. A plus. Volume, E. Wait seconds, S tier. It's a certified S tier block. I'm gonna have to move you further up. S tier is bursting. Wait until, I feel like it's the wait block, but just worse. I guess B tier. Because, like, you can just select how long you want to wait. You don't really need to wait until in most instances. Wait until Batroc switches to, I mean, why? D tier. When space key pressed, when other keys pressed, solid A tier. When green flag clicked, of course, S tier. Let me just move that all the way up the tier list. When I receive message, A tier. Actually, A plus. I'll be generous. A plus. It's just very, very good. When I start as a clone, I mean, like, you need it. Doesn't do much outside of that. A tier. When this sprite clicked, a lot of useful application for this block. I'm going to give it an A plus. And last but not least, well, not last yet. Timer block. Who uses you, really? D. And X and Y positions. I guess not many scripts actually use this. B. Well, actually, some do. Okay, well, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then like and subscribe. Those are my opinions on what tiers these scratch blocks should be placed in. All of them. Well, apart from the pen blocks and stuff like that. If you want to see those, then help this video get to 15 likes. Okay, bye now.